Dear MPhil and PhD scholar, in this lecture, I am going to tell you about simple random sampling. Simple random sampling is one of the most basic and simplest form of sampling used. The basic principle behind the sample is that every element in the population retain the exact same probability of being selected into a sample. For example, a university campus has 2,000 parking spots and 6,000 students who applied for parking permit. The 2,000 available permits are distributed so that each of the 6,000 students has the same probability of receiving a permit. This can be achieved by numerous means, such as putting name in a hat or using student identification number and random number generated to choose the first 2,000 students. Typically, sample in this manner is done without replacement. That is to say, once student name is drawn, it is removed from the pool of remaining students. Although this technically does affect the odds of the remaining student. During initial setup, each student has the exact same probability of selection. Sometimes sampling with replacement is used to ensure exact probability of each element. So this is the example of the simple random sample. In simple random sampling, the researcher must be sure that any difference in characteristic between the sampling and characteristic of the population are due purely to chance and not introduced by the selection. Now I would like to explain the advantages and disadvantages of simple random sampling. Simple random sample reduce the potential for human bias when selecting element. As such, samples are assumed to be representative of population. The major advantages of simple random sample is that the samples are chosen using probability sampling method and thus allow for generalization or inference to the large population. The disadvantage of simple random sample are that simple random frame or a list of the entire population being studied is unidentifiable and is not missing any of the element. Complete list of the population can be difficult to attain, may not be made public, and may be expensive to gain access to due to privacy policy. The difference mean of conducting a sample spread out geographically can be challenging, or in case of volatile requirement may be simple. So this is the brief introduction of the simple random sampling. If you like this lecture, please hit the bell icon and subscribe my channel and also give your view. Thank you very much.